Hey guys, Moms Against Medical Bullying. So I want to read a page from Goodbye Germ Theory by Dr. William P. Trebling. And I think that when he wrote these words, they weren't as true as they are right now. Okay, so he wrote this book in 2002, I believe. 2000, actually. It says first edition, November 2000. So anyways, and then the 6th edition, which is this one, in 2006, January. So I don't think when he originally wrote this book that these words are truer than they are right now. So I'm going to read from his introduction, page 42. He says, I have been watching this medical profession very closely since the time of my childhood. By the way, he did get accepted into NYC medical school, and he got accepted into chiropractic, and he chose chiropractic. And he mentions on the page before this that usually people end up going to chiropractic school because they don't think they can get into med school. But he actually did get into med school and chose not to go. So I'm going to continue reading. I've been watching this medical profession very closely since the time of my childhood. We are dealing with a demon here. We are dealing with a demon here of colossal proportions. You should never take this single fact for granted. If they are not stopped here and now, they will grow to encompass and control our lives and the lives of our children in ways you may now think unimaginable. Believe me, they have only just begun. Each of you reading this text must stand up and fight for your right to choose what is best for your child and yourself. If you don't know your rights, you don't have any. If you continually sit idly by without asking questions, you will lose all your rights, even the ones you may think that you have. Like the government, this medical cartel uses specific planned-out modes of psychological mind control to frighten people into voluntary compliance. The propaganda you have absorbed in your life up till now will no doubt come to the forefront as you read these pages, coaxing you to be skeptical and loyal to what you have been told. Most people will read these pages and automatically sense from a higher portion of themselves beyond their conditioning that there is truth here. During the congressional hearings on the relationship between autism and vaccines, led by Congressman Butron in April of 1999, now somebody's mowing their lawn, everyone could see on C-SPAN how the MD puppets the medical cartel placed there were having a lot of trouble denying the facts that autism has been created by vaccines. But they still present fraudulent research promoted and paid for by the medical cartel itself, assuring everyone that vaccines are safe. Yeah, right. DPT and MMR are safe, even though Europe and Japan banned them in 1975. And endless pages of research compiled by organizations other than the medical cartel say otherwise. Side note, my mother-in-law was brain damaged by the DTaP vaccine, or Tdap, excuse me. A healthy woman destroyed, brain melted, goodbye. Despite this, the AMA insists on our compliance and trust, stating that they will look into the matter. In the meantime, take 2 more shots and call me in the morning with brain damage. The unfortunate end result of all this bickering is that people who don't understand the argument, which accounts for 90% of the world's population, wind up defaulting onto the advice of their brainwashed MD or pediatrician who assures them that no matter what they are hearing out there, vaccines and other medical treatments are safe. And anyone who opposes such a view is some kind of terrorist lunatic. It amazes me that this can be so, when all a parent has to do is read the packet insert of vaccines, which explains the risks and side effects. The only logical question to ask your pediatrician after reading the packet insert is, how can you say these are safe? The MD may answer, well, it's certainly safer than the risk of becoming infected with the disease. But I assure you this text will prove that's absolute nonsense. There is nothing but truth and facts on these pages, ones you can use to free yourself and your family and community. The time has come for serious action if you want to protect yourself and your family. You must learn all the facts about what is really going on out there. You must now become a voice, and as loud as a voice as you possibly can. A revolution against the medical profession and cartel, who have become their own form of government, more powerful than you may imagine, is well overdue. I ask you to join this cause here and now with the heart of a lion and the faith of a child. Winston Churchill once said that it is far better to choose to fight when there is a slim chance of winning than to fight when there is no chance at all. We are at that time of critical choice. Choose wisely. Your family's future very much depends on it. And that's Dr. William Trebbing. And I just find those pages so inspirational and so true to what is going on right now. Like, now's the time. And that's why I hope and I believe that I can and will make it to the meeting on the face covering regulation, God willing. And if I don't make it, I pray that many people can make it, but I'm planning on it because the time is now, and like he said, it's better to act now when there is a slim chance of winning than to wait till, we completely become overcome.